Reserve time. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
First blood. First blood. Walls come. Off with you. Dominating. Double kill.
Are alive with the likes of you. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You have learned nothing.
My death means nothing next to ours.
Draw Raider. I heard someone was putting it on first here, so I believe it was first, yeah. They put it on first, so they know, that the Radiant has some vision here if you're paying attention, which I imagine he was. And already off the bat, up the Roman mid. They got a double damage on him pretty often. They're already at the space boots up and it's level 4 plasma field, and it seems they will be split pushing. XDD, he's run for the Frost Arrows max, so he's only got the 1 point precision R. Pretty standard build nowadays, but at the same time, we'll slow down the push a bit. As Zombie is now healing his own illusions. This hero probably could have used that HP, but he will zone them off. Lots in and they'll continue to push with CSMJ.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm not worried about a LaiGaming with Razor with Propel on him later on this game. Now that's level 6, or sorry, level 8. And he's saving skill points here. So he may just go for the 2 points or bottom tower denied by the shot. So I see, he's really overstayed his welcome top lane. He's gonna Ghost Scepter. He doesn't have any Ravages for 100 seconds, so dying here is not really the biggest deal. As long as they don't get Ravage, which they did. But they'll use the Omni Knight ult to keep him alive. Snowball, Pretty Hawk tries to turn this one. They'll get the first kill in XTT, but if they lose 2, it's not gonna be worth it. Up an Assault Cross as well on the Visage. Actually, probably had it for some time. But yeah, with that, minus armor of buildings, the brawl right-click potential, this is going to be a tough defense for HGT. They'll repel Icy Push. Icy has to go set to retreat out. LaiGaming, you just want to focus on buildings here. Don't worry about those hero kills, but they want those. Let's see if they get it. Yeah, CSMJ's gone for it. Without this Omni ult, they've got no hope of holding on. Wards were dropped in a very awkward position. Shaman will build himself up in the air, trying to wait out this BKB, but he's being chased down, blasted away by XTD. They'll lose him. The raw right-click potential is too much for LaiGaming. They'll defuse off the Ghost. Oh, they got
Dire's
the fuse
top
off. Either way,
barracks are under
he's
attack.
forced back to the well. They'll take their third lane of racks, and it seems like LaiGaming to finally crack this HPC phase. Full throttle. Ravage number 1. But familiar stuns interrupt the combo. Then the silence comes through. He goes for the Ravage 2. He can't get it off. He got pushed around by the cogs. They don't even get that. They're denied even the satisfaction of the double Ravage, and now it's all over. LaiGaming will take. Vici prevails again. This time with a little wolf at its side as well. I still think if HGT had played this more aggressively from like the 8 to 20 minute mark, they could have won. And I think they could have won convincingly, but they missed their timing window, and from there, it required too many mistakes from LaiGaming. Well, guys, that wraps up LaiGaming versus a Hyper Glory team. Sensational second game. We've got 2 more coming your way for StarLadder China. In the meantime, we also have MSI Beat It going on. Zyclops is casting that. The next match is going to be Invasion versus Insidious Idol. So if you want some fine wordplay and funny puns, then head over to twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit. But if you want more Chinese Dota, stick around here. In 10 minutes, we shall return with our third match. That match will be Newbee versus LGD. Thank you for watching Beyond the Summit, guys. You can follow me on Twitter if you enjoy my casting at LD Dota. All VODs will be available at youtube.com/BeyondTheSummitTV. But for now, we'll take that 10-minute break. Then we'll be back. Then we'll be back when StarLadder China continues. Stay tuned. Well, mid lane a bit of harassment. The second trade goes in and StarLadder looks to trade, but yeah, these trades aren't going to be up to block the camps at all. So if they want to go back for a sec, they could.
They're going in. Time walk in.
Really hard on StarLadder. Gives up the first blood.
To be honest. But
yeah, it's normally here that's in the middle of the fight. Like, obviously, they might glimpse move back here. Yeah, they do. He's only level 2, and he's kind of blink out, and he's just kind of waiting, but he gets shackled. He hesitated a little bit, and he blink out of time sticks. Still waiting to blink. Now Mikasa he hits the 3-hero ultimate. Big plays from Moo, then blinks away. He'll end up living for a while. He gets the double. He lives on 40 HP. What patience from him. While in the
then he's gonna have a really frustrating time.
do you know how does the interaction work? Damn it, I want to talk, but bottom lane is busy getting kills. And July might end up going out. They have another Blink Scream. Moo can die for this. He does. He's got the mana pool to support it. Blink, Scream, double kill for Moo. Now 6-0-1. And the ultimate is still cooling down for a little while, but man, it feels like it's been a long time since that pause. They'll try and keep mid lane. They'll wrap around. They have the Static Storm available as well. They'll need to get this up quickly. Rabbit actually has his Mask Commanders. Purchase it now. Blink clap back. Get like a split second there to make you react, but too late. And they end up getting killed.
Ryan. Image.
On the Jakiro, now with the Earthquake, they're gonna kill up with that as well. The turn comes from LGD, it calls them 2 buybacks. Again, in the end, I think it's 4 or 5 kills. The turn, once again for Muno. He's fully joined the fight here, bottom loop. And he ends up living, getting multiple kills. Now will go down, flies back immediately. They're still chasing. LGD have herded a Newbee from their base to the tier 1 tower bottom lane. And still this fight goes on. But they'll lose in July. That next buyback, it's enough to get an additional. They do have split push. They'll try and use that here to turn things around. Banana's going to TP on top. They're just going to rotate the whole team off this bottom side of the map. This is like the sad place for Newbee. Anywhere to the right of that line is a bad place where they get killed off a lot. But they get the tower top now. The TP's coming. Brew actually canceling his
durability, so he got picked on every fight, he got silenced every fight, and that was 2 or 3 fights straight where he didn't get the Mass Serpent wards out. So honestly, we didn't feel the strength of Shadow Shaman in this game, and it was just barely that we saw the Disruptor at all because of the chase that we keep on talking about from mid to bottom. But all in all, Newbee just played a great game, executed their lanes very well, and LGD weren't able to get that comeback swing more than just a few kills.
Well, on that note, guys, that is going to wrap up Newbee versus LGD. We've got one more match coming up, and it's the Toilet Bowl Blaze. It's the 2-0-5 teams, LGD.CDEC and TongFu. Obviously, they're playing against world-class competition, so it's really no knock on them that they haven't gotten a win yet. But the good news is, one happy team will at least get one win after this match. The loser, though, might end up getting swept out of StarLadder without taking a single game. So with that, guys, wraps up our 3rd out of 4 matches. We will be coming back in 25 minutes for the final game of the day, LGD.CDEC versus TongFu. Stay with us. You're watching Beyond the Summit.
But
Unfortunately, there's no shaker here.
yeah, he's probably gonna have to stay up there. Pretty much wherever the Tusk and the Skywrath roam, that's where the Earthshaker needs to be to respawn, to always have a picture to disengage the situation. But First Blood's actually gonna be down bottom. They did get the Gale and the
Was your first mistake, and it will be your last. Surrounded and pounded by LGD.CDEC, will go down easily. And that Xiaolu charges into the silence, but becomes Tornado back him up. Stampede, slow down Xiaolu, he's still out and fast. Can he get inside so the Eidolons? Yeah, he'll pop in, he pops back out. And you may end up going down here regardless. One more dude with the Eidolon auto text is enough. Tries to eat a tango. It's simply insufficient. Not have lost anyone there.
We just see this pursuit XH running to the top lane here. The Plague Lords just continue to nitpick at him. He can't get the boots off because the Plague Lords now baiting him in, saying you can trust this. And wow.
Well, the feeds are real, man. Fuck. Siri chain sleight of fist even attempted. Oh yeah, they're diving on the other side of the fight. But he's still defensive. He can pop back in, but he didn't even wait long enough for rage to cool down. He just feeds as a result. He might try to auto attack, but if he just waited like 2 seconds, could have raged and then TP'd.
The point of reliance for TongFu to try to pull ahead is just to expect CDEC to go for as many overclips as possible and look for a way to punish it. A lot of Atos sounds good in that regard, but I really don't know. Like I think EU9 probably should go for Atos here. He's probably looking at 4 staff though, and looking to disengage from Barrage.
Fail! Still the mech for maybe may keep him alive long enough to get out. Forced to retreat, and well, they're gonna fight it out without him. Mystic Flare was there, kills off Kabu, and they now turn and head the other direction of the engagement. Looks like they want to. LPC gets caught out, gets up the dunk, kills off the Eidolons, but can't get the
Smoke. Just hiding out on the top of the cliff here. The Radiant don't have any vision.
Xiaolu, why would you think it's safe? Why would you think it's safe? It is not safe. And now Kabu, there you go. There's your chain connection by 333, and on the back of that, Kabu will go down.
Yeah. They're about to break the base.
With the smoke.
I bet they're like
He's
just talking in their voice chat right now.
Little Huff would be nice. LPC committed an excellent for that. Then the Black Hole on 3. Sleight of fist, polar punch, chase them down, and try and collect your kills now. Another sleight, another kill. A noble sacrifice from our. We're trying to catch out a few that X is not deployed, but Blasto, Blasto's there. Pull him all the way back in. This is going to be the death of 333 and kill off the Ember. And the Black Hole! He got them all, maybe. Practically 3 caught out. Red unable to go in. The Earthshaker to the fight.
There I go again!
Smacked down.
LPC! TongFu, their draft, we were questioning it right out the gate. Their playstyle, their hearts weren't fully in it, and LPC, did he even hit a slam? I feel like he didn't. He slammed the hell of a helper smash, but that's about it.
Poor Kabu. This has to be the worst game I've seen of them. And honestly, Blaze, I hate to say it, but I think they have to cut LPC. His jungle doom was atrocious the other day. This Earthshaker, the one missed that, like maybe the Big Maker did get canceled the one fight, but.
Took the combat log, dude, it didn't, but
okay.
All the same.
Okay, no excuses. Honestly, like this guy has been hamstringing his team. I think this is the first time I've ever even said that a team maybe should remove a player on air, but LPC is just not on the level he needs him to be on. So either that or a lot of training. They have a lot of training with you, so for now, they'll continue to be struggling here in StarLadder. They're 0-6. They've got one more chance to get a win on the whole. It's not looking good for them. That wraps up StarLadder China Cup, guys, in an hour and a half. We'll be back for StarLadder Europe. Lots of good games, as always, there. Actually, do you know what the games are, Blaze? Because we were looking at them earlier.
Yeah, a lot of Empire to start us off. It's Empire versus Cleave, Empire versus Cloud9, Empire versus Power Rangers. So it's a triple header to start that off, and then a big one, Virtus Pro versus Na'Vi. VP don't have nearly the win record of Na'Vi, but still they have a long game to play. That's a really valuable win for them to take it. And this is that with Cloud9 versus Hellraisers and Cleave.
Well, on that note, guys, we will be calling it a day.
agility, which is not getting into very high range quite yet.
Oh, great bait from Stretch here. He goes for the rune. Resolution sees that he uses the orb aggressively, thinks this is my window to get a kill. Little does he know that 2 supports smoked up. He'll sip the regeneration and try to heal up. Won't happen. First blood drawn by the Skywrath Mage. Now they're going on to solo, and it'll be a double kill for... No other way to say it. Slim pickings.
Cleve's going to have to be
Radiant's
really
bottom
careful
tower
here
is under
now.
attack.
Empire's lineup
Dire's
has
top tower
gotten
is
all of
under
their
attack.
items now.
They're balling.
They're going to be pumping out a lot of damage.
Radiant's
Yeah, blink
bottom
on the
tower
Brew, blink
has
on the
fallen.
Bat Rider. They've got their urn. I actually, are they actually colored?
I think I've actually never paid attention to that.
We'll have to actually kind of embarrassing. I don't know. It must be subtle if it is, but okay. All right, maybe you didn't know who was blinking on. I'll take that back. But yeah, 7 to 11. Still right in on solo. The 6 flare will come through, and some of the damage actually gets split. The last one will isolate Roger. Solo will survive. He gets out of the fire, and they will be able to bring down the Skywrath Mage as Resolution punches him into face. Darkseer falls off to the side, and now Stress completely isolated in the tree. He'll get brought down. That's a dominating streak ended, going the way of Vici and Fox. They don't come back from his reincarnation. It's a full 5-man wipe. And he'll get finished off as well. So, Stampede, that'll proc the Aegis as now Stress and Roger push forward. Also punching on the bench and the Visage. But now, what can Silent do when he comes back up? He can do a lot. He'll just clean house, and now it's just Roger. Buyback on the Darkseer. And I think Empire will be looking to make the escape. Silent, you're very strong, but you're not invulnerable. And he'll, well, just man up on the Darkseer. The Visage familiars there. Oh god, ultra kill, and Khan making some faces. There's a BKB on Silent. Where the hell did that come from? Got it in the
It's at a rampage!
Oh,
for Silent!
Is this going to be a double rampage? He's about to kill Metpump.
It is!
A double rampage, maybe even a triple
rampage!
He's on to Buster.
Yes!
This Drow Ranger, that'll be enough to demoralize.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Cleef looked really good. They had some very good rotations at about the 10-minute mark. They farmed up Blink Daggers really fast in their Puck and Centaur and got some kills off of it and looked like they were going to be able to, you know, take this game into the late game. But
yeah,
Empire, they got their items up. Drow Rangers was able to stay relatively safe in the safe lane, and when she got her Yash up,
yeah,
the amount of damage that she was pumping out with in tandem with the Visage and the Vengeful Spirit was just...
And even though Cleve got a lot of kills, if you look at the deaths, it was basically only on the supports. Visage died 5 times, Venge died 5 times, and sure, those kills are okay, but that's not what's going to win you the game. When Dro's up there free farming, Bat Riders 1, 0, and 12, he was able to farm pretty easily. So that was one of the spots where Cleve kind of went wrong. But a quick first game, that means we'll have a pretty long break, and then our first big game of the day coming up next, it'll be Empire versus Cloud9, and it's scheduled to start in about 35 minutes or so.
It's a very important match for Cloud9. If they don't win, it looks very bad for them getting into Kiev because they will drop to 6 and 5.
Yeah, that's usually that's close to the cutoff.
So these are make it and break it days coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for joining us, guys. That was game 1. We'll be back after this long break for 5 more games of StarLadder EU today.